Hi and welcome back to the channel. So today I am going to be reviewing Frostbite 2 by AudioThing. So I have never had anything by AudioThing. So I actually got this free. I bought Rhythm Box on Plugin Boutique and I actually got Frostbite 2 free. I can't review Rhythm Box yet because I'm having some problems with it, so I've contacted Pitch Innovations. I'll wait and see if they get back to me and actually try and fix the problems with it. So Frostbite's kind of one of the two that you can get free with this, and it's only £7 within box. That's on offer as well. Plugin Boutique are selling it for £29, so it kind of normally retails for £50. But if we have a look at Frostbite's website, they're actually selling it for €19, which is £16. So if you do fancy buying this on its own, you still might as well buy anything else on Plugin Boutique that's under £16 and get this for free. So what is Frostbite 2? And they've used the classic Winter Is Coming. So Frostbite is a Spectral freezing plugin with a ring mod and a feedback module. With the 4 freezing modes, Spectral, Reverb, Convolution and Granular, you can transform any sound into ambient textures, soundscapes or just frozen reverbs. Yeah, so it's a bit different. I don't really have anything kind of similar to this. So Frostbite can also be used for extreme sonic experiments by entirely mangling any source with extreme modulations. The signal flow is flexible. You can rearrange the modules with a simple drag and drop and select between the 2 modes, serial and parallel. So with the internal LFO, you can modulate most of the parameters on each module, creating evolving eerie soundscapes. Sounds right up my street. I'll play some of the sound demos, so we'll play the piano. Okay, cello. Drums. So some things are going to work better than others, and I'm not sure drums is one of them. In fact, the best thing that I've found playing around with this is the vocals actually. We'll try the Rhodes. Yeah, they haven't actually got a vocal sample because, like I said, that's probably about the best thing that I've found to use it with. 4 freeze modes, and Spectral uses FFT to store several analysis windows in memory and replay them, randomizing their phases. Okay, that seems all very straightforward. Reverb, a classic reverb algorithm with multi-comb and all-pass filters. Convolution multiplies the input signal with a randomly generated noise impulse up to 60 seconds, and Granular is chopped into small grains that are randomly processed. So yeah, so you can drag and drop the 3 modules. You can also get a demo for Mac, Windows and Linux. Whoa, that's a new one. I've not seen many for Linux. Windows 7 to 11, Mac OS 10.9 to 14. And that's about it. That is Frostbite 2. So let's get Logic open and have a look and see what it can do. So here we are in Logic, and like you can see, I've kind of put a track together using Frostbite on everything. So there's kind of like 6 tracks. We've got a synth loop, drum loop, bass loop, a vocal shot, a vocal phrase, and a riser. So yeah, so this is Frostbite, and so you've got a feedback module, a freeze module, and a ring module. And you can kind of move these around if you want to. You can have the feedback in the middle, or the ring mod in the middle, whatever. And like I said, you've got and you can switch these off and on as well. So you could just have 2 on, 1 on, 3 on, whatever you want. And there are some settings up here. You've got global settings and window size and various other GUI acceleration, dark theme, and that's about it. And then you can switch it off there as well as up here. And I don't know what that is. Right, no news today. Right, that's updates. It is fairly straightforward, as you can see. There's not a huge amount to it. Feedback, you've got delay, amount, ping pong, sync. Filter type, you've got the usual low pass, high pass, band pass, and notch. You've got a cutoff and res, balance, mix, output. And then the main freeze one, you have the different types. So you've got spectral, reverb, convolution, and granular. So this preset is called fair, and it is using the reverb. And you've got fade and a width. You've also got the freeze off and on, and then the clear will clear the cache. You've got a balance and mix output, and then you've got the ring mode. You've got the usual sine, triangle, square, ramp up, ramp down, and random. And then you've got frequency, stereo, sync, and filter type. Again, same as the feedback. You've got a cutoff and res, balance, mix, output. So that is the same for all three of them. And then you've got an LFO with the same sines, triangle, square, ramp up, ramp down, random. You've got rate, sync, and then you've got destination. So you can change the destination. So this one's going to the freeze top gain. You've got an amount, and then you've got serial and parallel. So serial, as you can probably guess, means that the signal will run through all of them in line. So it will go feedback, freeze, ring mod. If you switch to parallel, it'll run through each individually. So if you can imagine the signals coming down into freeze, feedback, and ring mod all individually, rather than going across kind of left to right. And then you've got a master, dry, wet, and a soft clip there as well. So like I said, it is fairly straightforward. So what does it sound like? First thing is I will play the synth loop. I will solo this first, and then we will see what it sounds like on its own without Frostbite. So these samples are from Black Octopus Dreamy House pack. So let's hear what that sounds like with the Frostbite Fair preset on. So yeah, I mean, it's quite subtle. So if I let this run, I'll just muck around with it. So you can add the fade. And if we change this to Spectral, or Convolution. So yeah, so you can kind of see it makes a bit of a difference. So we've got a drum loop as well. So it's not the best thing to maybe use for drums, but I'll play this without. Oh. So it's a fairly standard kind of drum loop. The high tops on this, there is presets, but there's not a huge amount of presets, and as you can see, that's them there. I mean, I suppose there's a reasonable amount, but there's not that many specific for drums. So this is one of the few that was specific for drums. So I'll let you. So this is in parallel, so it's running them all separately. So if I put that back to stereo, so that's it going freeze, ring mode, feedback. So you can see a bit of a difference. The bass loop, I am using the Attach Chills RM. See what it sounds like without anything. So that is the straight. Bump it up a wee bit. Right, so we'll switch this on. Yeah, it's quite subtle. swing the right, so that's the ring mod on. I can't really tell much difference. And this is running in parallel, so and like I said, it's just using the freeze and the feedback. So yeah, so like I said, some of these are fairly subtle. So next is the vocal shots. Now, like I said in the intro, I think the vocals are probably maybe the best thing to use this for. Got some quite good stutter effects. So I'm using the chopping block, and again it's RM, because like I said, the factory presets have got RM, SNK, GM. I don't know if these are the people that created them or... So anyway, I'm using chopping block. So that is the loop, and I'll bump this up a wee bit, and then this is with chopping block on. Pretty good stutter effect. The next one is the actual phrase. Right, so this one has got the delay and reverb SNK. So we'll play it without. And this is the dry version. So there's been nothing processed in it. Right, and let's see what this does. So this is just using the freeze and the feedback, and it's running in serial, so it's going freeze feedback. So for instance, we could change this to Spectral and just see what difference it makes. Not much difference. So the riser is using the free bubbles preset, wherever it's gone. There it is down here. Right, so the riser is basically a riser. Right, so that's that without, and this is with free bubbles. Quite cool. Goes on for quite a while. Right, so that is it. I will play you the track and we'll see what it sounds like all together. there we go. That's a quick look at Frostbite 2 from AudioThing. Like I said, I got this free with Plugin Boutique, but like I said, you can buy this on its own if you want for was it €19 or about £16, and I think it is well worth it because it is quite good fun. And I'll probably do another video just showing you how to create some from scratch. And like I said, you do have a randomize button as well, which I forgot to mention, and also you can save your own presets. So I might have a look at creating some presets. There is an init there, so you could create your own presets, save those. So anyway, so thanks for watching, and as usual, if you are enjoying the videos, please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you in the next one.